Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Very good afternoon. Let's start with the class.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, what are the required specs for using Substance Painter and ZBrush?
ZBrush, you don't need a graphic card. You need a decent processor and RAM. ZBrush is all processor and RAM. And for Substance, you need a good graphic card. Like if you have 1050, that will like do. That will be like good enough. Like anything less than that, definitely you can still use it, but it might give you issues as like in future we'll be using multiple textures, then 1k texture, 2k texture, 4k textures. That time it will give you problem. So at least 1050 or above that. GTX
So,
1050.
currently,
For
I
yes,
don't have a graphic card. I just have Vega 8,
Mega 8. What is
and
Mega 8?
process. So, integrated graphic card for
Oh,
Ryzen 5.
okay, okay. Integrated processor. Okay, okay. Graphic GPU. Okay. So
So,
with that, in future, like as of now, it's not required, but like after 2 3 modules, you will need to use Substance, Unreal. That time it won't work.
yes, sir. So, and I have Ryzen 5 2500U as processor.
Mhm. Okay, 2500 U. I'll recommend you to upgrade your system, honestly.
So it's a laptop. I think so. I need
Yes.
to take an external GPU for it, so it will work, sir. 1650 or something.
Yes, yes, external GPU definitely work. But the thing is, it's better to upgrade the entire thing instead of like only external GPU because processing power also quite important. Like while we'll be using ZBrush uses processing power. So if you don't have like decent amount of processing power, it will give you lag. Similarly, while using Unreal, it will use GPU as well as CPU. GPU, if you have a decent, if suppose you have a decent amount of GPU, external GPU, it will give you like visually everything will be fine, but it will give you again lag because it would process things very quickly. So like everything is support like directly like interconnected and interdependent each other. So yeah, that's something I'll recommend. If possible, upgrade RAM, processor, and GPU, or like get a new laptop or something.
So I have
But
12 GB RAM right now, 266 megahertz.
okay, RAM, 12 GB RAM, 256 megahertz. Okay, that will work. RAM is there won't be any issue. But GPU and your this thing, GPU and CPU will give you problems in future.
Yes, sir.
So that is something like I'll recommend. Like if possible, like you still have time. Like before a start, like you have your modeling is going on, right? So after this, you will have TEC. In TEC again Photoshop. Sorry. Again, you have to use Photoshop and Max. After that, you will start with your HSM and HDS. So HDS is ZBrush Basics, and HSM is basically your hard surface modeling. So hard surface modeling, you can use your this system without any problem, any issue. But HSM one is fine. Two like will be fine, but three might give you issue because in three we start using Substance. That time it will give you issues. So after that, we jump into environment, and environment is heavily dependent on Unreal. So if you like environment, if you that time it will be a problem. So like if you have like around I guess a few months time, So like figure it out, like what we all get, like because laptop, like I don't know, like personally I like to use a desktop, uh, because desktop gives you more flexibility. And the thing is, desktop you cannot carry, laptop you can obviously it's portable, so you can carry anywhere. But desktop gives you more like power basically. Like the same price, you can get a like upgraded version of laptop very easily.
Yes,
So you have couple of months time. Huh? Sure.
I was going for desktop, but that's the portability issue. So I went for laptops. I need to now upgrade everything in it.
Now check is your laptop is upgradable or not, and or like, all those things have to figure out. Then,
Yes,
that- yeah.
I can add just one SSD and one more RAM stick. That's it.
Like SSD will speed up your system definitely. It will speed up your entire system. RAM, we have 12 GB already, so 12 GB is good enough, so that it should be good. But thing is, GPU. The main problem is GPU and processor.
Yes, sir.
So yes, like graphic card, you can get an external GPU. Definitely, you can get that. Uh, just before buying anything, just please go, like research about it. Look for alternatives or like what can be done, because I think with like external GPU and other stuff and processor, so you have to change entirely. There's no like you can just fix it. So those things,
Yes, sir.
like you bought your laptop recently,
Yes, sir. A couple of months ago.
couple of months back. Okay. Like you could have like okay, like have you researched about it? Is it a gaming laptop? No, right?
Sir, it's a basic gaming laptop.
Yeah.
Very low
So
level.
like because for our work, like video games and all, cinematics, 3D and all, we need a decent, at least mid-level or high-end system for working on all these things. So yeah, that's going to be the issue, because I've
Yes,
seen
sir.
students like hmm.
Yes, sir.
No,
What were you saying?
I guess in a month or something, college going to open. So college we have GPU 1050 and all. So that is something I guess can be solved once college is open. You can use those system. You can do the basic thing in your laptop, and rest of the things you can bring. You can bring everything here, and college you can compile everything. That is something I guess you can do it. Like by that you can like if you like use college system, you definitely will be able to do it. So yeah, but provided like college is open, that's the main issue right now. So that is
Yes,
something
sir.
Sir,
that
about that, sir, like when will it start, sir?
as per like this thing. College, like college is anyways open, but it's not still open for the students. Reason then like there are lots of things are going on, and right now, as per
Yes.
Karnataka government, they asked us to like ask all the students like what they haven't sent us the official mail yet to open the college. Once they send it, it is supposed to be open from today. Okay, unofficially. But
I see.
officially, we haven't received the mail yet. Officially, we haven't received the until unless we get a permission, right? We cannot just open it for everybody. So it's we
Yes,
can
sir.
go to college. We can we're going there. Sometime we're going there. So students, it's like they're asking for this thing, like self declaration or parents permission and this COVID test, all those things certificate they have to submit. And once everything is clean, you can come to college. And there are
Yes.
lots of criterias are there. So once everything is sorted and we get an official mail, you will be informed. No need to worry. So most probably, if not this month, most probably next month it will open, like what we can see like right
Okay, sir.
now. So like government is kind of like agreed, and all those things are okay. So but still we are like until unless anything they make it official, we cannot say. So we're still waiting for that official permission. Yeah.
I
And
see.
Thank
even
you,
if
sir.
it's open,
Okay, sir.
it
Yes.
will be
Thank you, sir.
like even if it's open, often you like only we can I guess start with 50% strength, not for 100% strength. That's the only catch. That is something we'll figure out something. If you guys like anyone in Bangalore, you can definitely come to college and use it. Like one, two students, three students won't be an issue. But if there's like 20, 50 or 100 students, then definitely going to be an issue without a permission. So few students can definitely come. For that again, like, you need to send a mail to student coordinator. She will like suppose you are in Bangalore or you want to come to college, you can definitely come and use college system and premises, everything. For that, you need to take official permission and you can come. Right?
Yes.
Okay. So let's start with this class.
Yes.
So
Thank you.
last week painted that glass bottle. So I have checked everybody's file and sent you guys like this updated this thing in Moodle as well. So there are a couple of things, finish it properly and observation. Like I guess, and like everybody haven't sent their file, and like they're I guess Adeshi is using this thing, iPad. So that's going to be a problem in future because nobody uses iPad for like professionally. Like professionally, if you want to use it, because then it will become difficult to handle graphic tablet and like create the same thing in Photoshop. Because if you are not used to of this thing, then it will be difficult. So, and I guess I've seen Shubham or I guess Shubham's file. So, like I have updated all the feedback in Moodle, cross check it, and like do it properly and observation. Like observe it very like closely and try to recreate the thing, like the shape or volume or the color or like you can see like layout. Like layout is also very important. Anything, suppose you have only one asset in your entire scene, place it in the center. It looks nice. Don't place it like a corner, side, here and there. Place it in the center. Don't merge your. I have checked PSDs, so I don't exactly remember whose file was that. So I have seen couple of layers were merged, like all the colors together. Don't do that. Try to keep all the colors separate. So all those things, try to keep everything sorted, clean, because try to make it a good practice so that in future it won't be a problem for you. Because this is something, this is the whole idea of this entire module, like practice, like it make you guys understand how this entire Photoshop works and how to keep everything clean and in separate layers. So okay, so for today, we'll start with, you can see in my okay, I guess you can see my screen. There's a lantern. There's a gray color lantern, gray background. It's a 3D model, basically rendered out in gray color. There's nothing, there's no colors, nothing. So we'll learn how to add textures here in a Photoshop. Because in future, like in TEC you will be creating textures or for UV, like flattened out 3D models, you will be creating textures. So if you need to know how to create textures and how to add details on the surface, like corners, edgeware, or anything, make it dirty or make it brand new or color or change some design pattern, all those things, how to do it. So should know those things. So for this, I will be using a grayscale render. So this is just for reference, and top of it we'll start adding color plus texture plus material for everything. So whatever we have learned till now, like our material study, we can add those materials. You can see there's no specific lighting direction. Though there's, you can see this side is slightly bright, this side is slightly dark. We enhance the highlight, shadow, plus we enhance, we add color. We'll add, because usually these kind of lanterns are metal. They are metallic in property. They are metal, right? Some a few of lanterns, few of the lanterns are painted. Few are not painted. They are brass. You have like iron, different variety of materials. So how, suppose you have something and you have to create that. So how to add texture, colors, and all those things on those layers. So we'll be using layer blending. We'll be using painting style and selection, everything. So whatever we learned, will be implementing everything here to understand how it works. Because everything, like whatever we're doing right now, everything is for 3D. So we should know we should understand the process and create textures, create materials, and create detail for 3D model. So for that, we have a 3D model here. And now we're going to create some texture for this. So first thing first, like whenever you have a, like suppose you have a, any photo, any reference or any 3D model, what we first step is block out. Blocking out each and every part, like wherever you have separate the color separation. Suppose maybe this all these windows you can see these are or you can open them. All these windows may be separate color. This base may be a different color. This uh, dome, this kind of this thing is a separate color. This cap can be different color. This holder can be a different color, and this light can be different color. So I'll create multiple selections for each and every part. So for this, I can use a path, I can use a shape, anything like any one of them, or I can use the direct texture. But still, I have to create a selection for that. This. So first thing first, I'll do it quickly. Suppose this is brass. So I'll go to my Google. Brass texture. Okay, sorry, M brass, not just brass. So I'll search for brass texture images tool. I'll find something bit large in size, and I'll try to find something seamless. Seamless is basically those textures when you tile it, when you just duplicate piece the one beside another, it won't create any seam or any line. So I'll show that technique. I'll show this thing. What is seamless and what is not seamless? Suppose this texture. This is not seamless. If I copy this and paste it here, Control C, scale it. Sorry, my mistake. I just simply undo it. So Alt drag. So you can see if I duplicate this and place it here, it creates this line. So it's basically called a seam. Like there is a seam in between the two different surfaces, which is clearly visible. So this is something we either we manually fix it, like fixing. Also, there are lots of ways to fix it. I can simply merge these two, take another layer, stamp, and current layer or all layer, pick the pick it from any of the section, and then oh sorry, my bad. It should be 100%. Like this. See, this seam is gone. Either I can fix it like this or I can search for a seamless texture. So I'll show you a seamless. What is seamless texture? So if I go and click on, you can see whenever you search something, you get this option seamless. So you have all these seamless texture. Seamless texture are basically when you tile it, there are no seam. There are no like in between lines. So here also it's showing that same thing, but you can clearly see bottom part is a bit lighter, top part is a bit darker, so it cannot tile. This one is seamless. This one is seamless. So I'll pick some. Let's see something. Okay, this looks kind of fine. Copy image. Yeah, this looks much better. Ah, this one is better. Copy. Control V. Control T. So place it. V. Alt, drag, and snap. So you can see you cannot see any line in between. You can tile it very easily without any problem in any direction. Like when we top, you can see, it's slightly different now. Like you see, there's no seam at all. So if you use a seamless texture, it will be very easy for you to manage. So for this, we'll be using a seamless texture. So delete everything, Control V. So I have this texture. just match the size, and then I can use. So you can see overlay, soft light. Overlay gives me the color plus the texture. Then you see I just selected the base layer, magic wand, and selected it. But you can see magic wand selects all these in between parts as well because the tolerance is 30. If I reduce it to 10 or something, it won't select those areas. Then add all this in between selection as well. Shift and I don't want this dark part. Yeah, I'll clean this window, all this glass part. Clicking one more time, increasing the intensity. So now I have this nice selection. So I can do Control Shift I, invert selection, select this one. I have the selection and mask it. So I got this nice mask, and I forgot this section. So this section, Alt minus, delete, and create one more time. So now I have this thing clean. You see? So you can apply this texture very easily on this surface. But still, you can see there are like lots of shape and all I have to enhance because right now if you zoom in, you can see everything is flat, straight. So those things have to fix. And plus, all these stars are usually hollow. So I'll select lasso tool. Shift, remote selection. I'll be uploading this image or few other grayscale 3D renders. You can use any one of them. Selected all the stars and fill black. So now they are all clean. So this is my base texture for the metal body. Now if I want, like suppose I want this window, all these windows or this doors, I want to change the color or maybe I want to darken it or lighten it. So what I can do is I can pick any level or hue saturation or anything. Suppose let's see hue saturation. So for this I'll
Uh,
pick yes,
Excuse me, sir. So,
yes, tell me.
while we selected the handle, there was like we didn't selected the mid of it. You used the magic wand again and selected it.
Hmm.
So why didn't we do the same for the stars? The
We can
effect
do
is the
yes, of course.
same.
Yes, yes, we can definitely we can use the same thing. Like either you manually create the selection, or you can use the magic wand, or you can see under magic wand you have three options: brush option, you have magic wand, you have object selection. Three options. You can use any one of them, or you can manually use lasso tool and select it, or you can use pen tool and convert it to select tool. End of the day, you have to select it, right? You have just have to create a selection. You can follow any of the process. Magic wand also perfectly okay. So you can select use any of the techniques.
Yes, sir.
Oh. So now suppose for these doors, I want to create a separate like color or something. So what I'll do, and this time I have this round shape. So I'll use a pen tool this time, and instead of shape, I'll use a path. I don't know. You can see this like difference. Like, you can't. You can just simply switch on the texture and then create this shape. Once your this entire thing is ready, or one control enter. So control enter convert that path into a selection. But I can see I have missed this area. So I can go to lasso tool one more time, shift and add this to my shape. So I have added this section, and now suppose I want to change the color, like darken it or lighten it, something. So I have this selection. So this is something either I can just delete this, create the selection first, then I can create two selection. It will automatically take that selection. Now if I want, I can change the color to anything, desaturate, I can do any of this thing. So like this, I can modify the entire, all the colors, each and every color very easily. But still we can see like this thing looks like flat. It's not wrapping around my surface. So I have to like make sure all the surface and each and everything is separate. So what I'll do, Control J, duplicate my background, bring it here, Control L, and make it almost white and almost black. Control Shift U, make it grayscale and multiply, and apply this mask so that it will affect only this section. So it basically enhances all the shadow. Like this, you can enhance all this shadow, and the center part. Suppose you want don't want it to be a reddish in color or some other color. So same thing I can do. I can select the pen tool, Alt, zoom, and just shape of the text. Control Enter, again selection, and fill black. So just fill black, it becomes just yellow in color. So you can change color, add things very easily. Now suppose like this texture this texture I use, and there's a light, right? So I want to create a light here. So creating a, let's see, oh, we have this option. Yes, I don't have that option here. No, that option is not there. Oh, lighting effect, I found it. Under render, there's an option called lighting effect. You can click this and it will open a new window where you can see I can modify light. You can place it anywhere. I can increase, decrease the light or shadow, rotate this, shift, it will snap. Okay, increase, decrease, size. Um, I can use a spot. I can use it as a point light. It should change. It's not. Why preview is not working? So delete one. So by mistake, two lights. Okay. It's not showing any effect here. Why it's not showing? It should show. Something wrong. Just give me a second. Render lighting effect. Point light. This time it's fine. Here. Point light basically gives you a round circular render effect. Spotlight gives you a one spot, like a spotlight, literally spotlight from one point to another point. You can increase the intensity or decrease the intensity. And once you're happy with this, that's okay. So it basically, what it does, basically modifies the existing image and create that highlight there. So if you alt click on this, you can see this particular image becomes brighter here. Like that, you can modify, you can add some light. You can like finally also you can do like undo, select all this, Control Shift E, merge, filter, lighting effect, click, see, create the brightness here. But this is not we're not going to do it. So let's paint something B. This light should be more towards yellowish, orange, and bright color. Pen tool. Control Enter. Fill bright color. Control D. Effect. You can see drop shadow. I have inner glow and I have outer glow. So it should glow. I use outer glow. Opacity I can increase, decrease. Spread I can increase, decrease. Size I can increase, decrease. You see, giving you that like glowing effect. You have to like all these slider. You have to manipulate them and find out the like point where it looks that glowing, gives you that glowing effect. Okay. New layer. So based on this, now if I want, I can add. If I want to add some shadow or something, I can definitely do that. One layer, just multiply empty layer. Let's enhance the shadow. D. What happened to this? D, reset this and multiply paint black. These will be darker, or the same thing. If I want, I can use a mask and paint it. Like this is how can I do it? I'll show you another technique. Use a level, make it dark, and this I can paint. Like, I can fill full black. Then I can expose the level, enhance all the shadows, and you can see I'm using a soft brush here.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, please tell me.
Sir, which pen tablet are you using, sir?
Wacom into a,
Okay, sir.
like I have tried Wacom also. Wacom works beautifully. I have tried one also that also works perfectly. So I never had any issue. Yeah, when like Wacom gives you better control and it works really smoothly. So that's one plus I found here. And everything you see, I'm controlling with the pen pressure only. So try to control everything with the pen pressure. Then inside, if there's a, inside there's a light, so obviously the exterior will be a bit darker. That's like basic logic. Separate foreground and background. And you can see I can paint the thing like this, little bit darker corners. No need to worry about the background. That is something I can handle later because we already have this selection. Control, Shift, Invert. Control, click on this, get the selection, and then select this and fill full white. So you can cut out that section very easily. To make anything round, same thing what we did in material study. Corners slightly darken, and we need to have a like highlight area.
So we should
Like
join again.
so yes, yes, it's about to finish. So join back. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So I have like 10 more minutes because I have another class after this. So do it. Invert. You can like see it very easily and group it. Control